Thank you, Chris. Chris has been a supporter for 9 months. Chris is always a supporter. Chris is just a wonderful person. How are you, my friend? You ready for Christmas? So I've been busy lining up some guests. Tomorrow I have our friend Diona Fusion, who's coming up. She's making a return appearance, this time solo. We're going to talk about recovery. We're going to talk about A Course in Miracles and recovery. Uh, both of us have our own recovery stories. Hers is pretty harrowing. Mine, not so bad. I drank for a decade, every day, to excess. Hey, Danny, how are you, my friend? Um, Very destructive, self-destructive behavior. Hey, Tiger King. Again, for over a decade. And then, hey, Lady Sky, Anna, how are you? And then it left me. I was given a gift. I mention this often. You can't petition grace. You can only court it. You can only request it. You can only wait for it. But you can do things to prepare for it. You can meditate. You can do breath work. You can do yoga, calming the central nervous system. You can practice A Course in Miracles. You can be a Taoist. You can study Buddhism. Um, you could practice major religions. Me, my recommendation: practice the mystical branches. Practice the way of the Christian desert fathers. Go out in nature. Be quiet. Listen. Tiger King, how are you, my friend? Anna says, I'm good. Thank you, Yogi. How are you this afternoon? I'm doing pretty good. Tiger King says, Lady Sky, when you sing that song for me, please. Probably when she's feeling better, when the cough is gone. How is your cough, by the way, Lady Sky? Lady Sky says, today, if Eric lets me sing. Oh, wow. Well, that's kind of a hard offer to pass up. One, getting to hear your lovely voice. Two, knowing how happy I will make Tiger King. A year already. Well, Kat says, well, a year already. Definitely worth $12. It's hard to believe it's been a year. Time flies when you're with a beautiful person. Hey, Sue, the Bud Files is here. Uh, it's better. It's getting better. Cough is almost gone now. Awesome. Kat says, hey, Danny, I was talking to Kat about you today, Danny. I was talking about getting rid of some clutter, rearranging some stuff. And I was telling Kat, once I rearrange these books, I don't know. What are you and Danny going to do? Good morning to you. Kat says, hey to Tiger King. Hi to Tiger King. Hey, Mustafa. How are you? Mustafa, thank you for the lovely replies on my videos. More coming. Matter of fact, I might only get in 45-minute live stream today so I can work on some more videos. That's becoming my thing. Live streaming with guests and then sharing the videos that come from that. Watching my TV show, then I'll come up and sing Tiger King. What's your TV show, Lady Sky? Wheel of Fortune. Seba says, may your heart burn bright as the wheel turns towards the returning light. I love that. Warmer wish for a magical Yule and a peaceful winter solstice. Thank you, Sniper. Sniper, I hope you're feeling better too. Hey, Cassandra. Cassandra, how are you? Myself says, Eric, we love you so much. Everything you do is more and more beautiful. I appreciate you saying that. Not everyone shares in that sentiment. Not everyone should share in that sentiment. Anna says hi to Cassandra. Sniper says let's all head to lake. Thank you, Sniper. Chris, how are you? Chris says, so Yogi, Cat, Lion King, Life is Hard, Lady Sky, Anna, and Mustafa. And hi to Sniper. And hi to Chris. Hi to Danny. Sorry. Mustafa says, Safety Dog Realms. Missed you. How are you? What's up, Eric LaPointe? Eric LaPointe is, man, is it still like super busy or is it starting to slow down a bit as more and more people have their trees? Chris says, good Yogi, how are you? I'm good, Chris. Chris, I think we said that, did we say the 22nd? Yeah, I got the email. I'm going to have to check it out. Hey, Chris, have you gotten Disappearance of the Universe yet? On audio? Hey, Joe. Joe says, Master Yogi got you in the background. Let me bring Joe up so we can check in as he gets in his reps. What's the big number today, Joe? Hey, Joe, you were looking pretty sharp at your Christmas party. Eric says, hey to Cat. Danny says, hi to Eric Point. Yes, it's 22nd. I just posted it on my community page. Awesome. 5 more days, guys. We'll be singing Christmas songs. Hey, Tiger King, you hear that? Tiger King says, Cat, are you going out with Eric, please? Eric Point says, hey, Bazooka Joe and Chris. Chris says, so I haven't. I've been busy. The other day, when we had Jackie Laura Jones up talking about A Course in Miracles, that is Gary Renard's sister-in-law. And I really hope, Gary Renard says he will come up, but he wants to come out when his book is getting ready. His 4th book is getting ready to come out. 5th book is getting ready to come out. I had to count. Chris says, thank you for the amount of yogi. I can write it down. I'm really looking forward to chatting with him. Eric says, and anyone else I missed? Eric LaPointe doesn't miss much. Eric says, I'm going to bring you up right now, so I'll have it up as a reminder. Eric says, this isn't the one where you spelled your name, is it? Eric, I'm really hoping you spelled your name and not mine. I really hope when you were doing that, you weren't thinking of me. After the side stream, check out my posts. You'll get a kick out of it. That's the first thing I thought, Eric LaPointe, was when I saw you spell your name, I thought, man, I really, really, really hope he's not thinking of me when he does that. Hey, THS, THSH, TSHBEME. I'll never pronounce that. How are you, my friend? Danny says, so to Joe. Hey, Kayla. Kayla, how are you? I appreciate you smashing that like button. Merry Christmas, Kayla. Mustafa says, Eric, do you own all the books written by all the guests in your channels? It's a good question. There's 1 or 2 that I don't yet. Ellen Ishak wrote a book, Mystic in the Muse, that I want to get, but I haven't gotten yet. We're a Christmas tree then, Eric. I don't put up a Christmas tree. I have a different tradition in my family. In my family, we have Christmas fish, and they're decorative fish. They're koi. I don't. I don't know why that even came up. But we don't do. I don't do a Christmas tree. I haven't since my. I haven't since my divorce. Hey, cop. Cope. Co. Post office says that would be amazing if you got it. I hope to get it relatively soon. There's a few more. I think some guests don't have books. Speaking of guests, who has trouble sleeping? Deep restorative sleep, where you wake up in the morning and you know that you are rested, that you're recovered from the previous day, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Oh, the young and restless. Nice, Lady Sky. Thank you, Chris. Double X got a membership. Chris, thank you so much, my friend. Hey, Parijat, how are you? Kopla says, I don't know what Kopla said. Is it Shaman Akagea? How close did I get? Hey, Share Bear, how are you? I hope you all have a very blessed day. Remember, I love you and God bless you. You're not alone. Beautiful message. Thank you for that. Kat says, oh, thanks for supporting Yogi Nature Realms. So let me know who has trouble sleeping. Um, Many people fall asleep fairly quickly, fairly easily. They don't stay asleep. Many people wake up in the middle of the night, they can't get back to sleep. Anxiety hits them. Thank you, Chris. Yogi, thank you for all you do in the YouTube community. That means a lot, Chris. That means a lot. As a matter of fact, I don't think I could convey to you really how much that means to me right now. Sherbet says, I have trouble sleeping. 30 years of watching it. So, Sherbet, um, Friday, the 19th at 1 o'clock, I have Dr. Sheila Patel. Sheila Patel is a Western medical doctor as well as a Eastern Ayurvedic. Ayurveda is the sister science of yoga. It's a uh, ancient medicine. So she's a Western doctor, Ayurvedic doctor, meditation teacher, and yoga instructor. She's head of the Chopra Foundation and the I forget the name of it. It's Chopra's associated with it now. Um, she's coming up. She has a brand new book out called Awaken Sleep, and she was my one of my teachers that taught me how to teach meditation. Her new book is called Awaken Sleep. How to get a not just falling asleep, but how to get a restive, restorative sleep. What if you only slept 6 hours, but those 6 hours were so deep, so restful that you felt like you slept eight? What if you slept eight and you woke up and you felt awesome, ready to go, face the day? Enchanted Princess, my friend. Hey, I'm sorry about your channel. What's going on? I got I got you subscribed on this channel, guys. This is Enchanted Phoenix, Enchanted Princess Phoenix, right? Red Bull Princess. This is her new channel. If anyone is not subscribed, make sure you hit her up with a brand new channel. She's been an awesome supporter for so many people. She's a creative YouTuber. Uh, Sometimes when people have to change names, we have a hard time keeping up. But let's see if we can do it for our friend, Princess. So she's going to be up. Hey, Tom. Tom, how are you? She's going to be up Friday at 1. Feel free to ask her questions about getting a good night's sleep, getting a restorative night's sleep, putting in place a sleep hygiene routine to make sure that every single night you fall asleep and you get deep, deep rest. A meditative sleep. As well, you can ask her questions about meditation. You can ask her questions about Ayurveda. Hey, the Bay. Princess, I hope you have a good day too. Hey, Sissy. Most of the time I sleep well, but sometimes there are sleep uh, abnormal ab. And it's not going to come. It's not going to come. I was struggling and anxiety first waking up. Hey, Sissy, are you doing breath work first thing in the morning? Prayers out. Says Hare Krishna to Dr. Tom. Chris says, "Hey, Danny, I appreciate you." Hey, let me jump in on that. You know, everyone should jump in on the Danny Appreciate. There should be an official YouTube Danny Appreciation Day. Honestly, Danny's one of those quiet presence, extremely, extremely funny, um, and just a really, really sweet guy. Everyone should have Danny in their live stream. So I have not read her book yet, only because it's brand new. And brand new hardcover books, very expensive these days. But it is worth the $28. Eric, is your yogi thing a religion you follow? No, yoga is a spirituality. It's a spiritual practice, but it's not a religion. It's not formalized. There are rituals that you can do. It is closely associated with Hinduism. However, it actually predates Hinduism, has more in common with shamanic practices than it does religious practices. But it can serve as a religion. I'm sort of irreligious. I don't have a religion. So I really hope to help people get a good night's sleep. And I think I reached out to Dr. Sheila um, for this reason. And I hope you guys come in. Second, do you have any questions about neuropsychology? Like, what is it? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Those are the questions I normally ask myself. Um, Chris Neibauer. He is the author of No Self, No Problem. Excellent book. Absolutely love it. Neuropsychology, neuroscience has actually shown there's no such thing as a self as we know it. And Buddhism's been talking about this for 2,500 years. Yoga's been talking about it for thousands, even farther back, 5,000 years. Mystical Christianity talks about that. Course in Miracles equates the self that they talk about in Buddhism with the ego. He's coming up on Saturday at 1 o'clock. No self, no problem literally means it's the concept of a self, this small self, where all of our problems stem from. He offers Buddhist principles as well as Vedic yogic self inquiry to get to the nature of the true self, past the false self, so that our problems can be solved. My own path, although it's self inquiry and meditation as well, as you know, it's Course in Miracles. Hey, Sonahan, how are you? How are you, my friend? Snipper says, got your new channel, Red Bull. Thank you, Snipper. Where did I miss? Missy says, yes, but not usually for relaxation. Usually breath of fire pre-workout. It helps when you do it right when you wake up too. It's what would be considered a coffee breath. It does cause an increase in cortisol, adrenaline, and noradrenaline, but in just the right amount to get you going for the day. How you wake up in the morning is extremely important for sleep hygiene. You want a better night's sleep, it starts the moment you wake up. We talk about this often. If you do breath work and if you get early morning sunlight to your eyes, you're going to create the proper amount of hormones, a hormonal response to the sunlight, soon as the sun hits your eyes, it triggers a hormonal response, putting in that norepinephrine, the adrenaline, and cortisol. Sounds awful. Stressful hormones, right? You need it. You need to be lightly in that fight or flight, but you need to enter into it gently, not with a jolt, not with a start, not waking out of bed with a panic. Take charge of the day from the very beginning. If you feel anxiety, do something. Anxiety is generally the feeling of helplessness. I can't do something, even deep down inside. So take charge of it. Anyway, this is why it relates to sleep. Those same hormones that you create in the morning begin to die off through the course of the day. And in their raw material, your body produces melatonin and serotonin. Those are the rest and relaxation hormones. Without the proper hormonal response in the morning, you don't have the proper hormonal response in the evening. That's the circadian rhythm. Get that first light to the eyes, whatever time you wake up. First light. Throw open the window, stick your head out, soak in the sunlight 5 minutes. Better yet, go outside and take a walk. Take a walk, that doubles as your meditation. Your eyes respond to the fractal patterns in nature. You enter into a light alpha state, alpha brainwave state. That brainwave state is the precursor to deep meditation. So you're doing this light meditation, just being out in nature. You can add in nasal breathing. Not anything hard. Just notice that you're breathing in, breathing out through the nose. When you forget about it, bring it back. Our friend is Joshua here. No, it's not a religion, Evan. Sorry, Tiger King, I didn't mean to miss your comment. I was just talking. What's up, Joshua? And just like a ninja, Joshua disappears. Did Joshua just come up and cast a spell on me? Did he just come up and wave his arm and then disappear like a ninja? Was it a smoke screen? Did he just drop a smoke bomb like right on me and then disappear? Wait a minute. This all makes sense. Joshua's Batman. Told me I'm wrong. Joshua is Batman. Cat says, dang, he knows my tricks. Hey, Co. Cassandra says, I love when I wake up in the morning and go out for a walk, that fresh air, I just feel so refreshed. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to do. Hey, Ellie. We'll see if Joshua pops back up. Tom says, rude. You know, at this point, we all know each other, right? No one's being rude. No one's being purposely hurtful. Everyone can just get along. Everyone can relax. Not a single person here is going to say something to hurt you. None. Hey, you know what? We all came to a conclusion when you disappeared.
Yeah, my earpiece for some reason have connection issues when I'm outside. So,
We figured that you dropped a
but
smoke screen and that you
I
are.
want to share. I want to share something with you here. Okay.
All right, what do you got?
I can no snow today, right? There's absolutely no snow as you can see. Little, little like flakes or something that looks like flakes over here, but
Right.
I want you to see. Let me see if I still have connection.
I think we lost him again. Nope, he's back.
All right, so it's not going to work right there. Apparently, my connection is not going to work right there. Leave it right here. I think you should be able to see it. Maybe. Can you see that hill from there where you're at?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and. I'm trying to keep the wind from blowing you over. I don't have a stand. My stand is holding my live stream right now, guys. So, but I apologize. That's why I'm not chatting in your chat, because I don't like to do that if I'm streaming. All right. So, basically, here's where I want you to be at. I think. Okay. So I'm gonna go up here and just roll down the hill for you. A part of your stream. Okay. All right.
Yep.
This is what I came to do. I just came to your stream so I can roll down the hill for you. Okay. That's all I just want to roll down the hill. That's all.
I appreciate that.
In a bag.
In a bag. Oh, of course. I would expect nothing less from Joshua. Question is, what kind of bag is it going to be? You think it's going to be a Christmas bag, Chris? You think it's going to be a sleeping bag? Sniper says he takes his own body bag. I see his shadow climb on the hill. Looks like Peter Pan, cat. Nope, that's not his shadow. That's him. Garbage bag. Guys, this is a NASA designed garbage bag. It's not your average everyday garbage bag. Specifically designed by NASA for Joshua himself. Premiering here on Just a Yogi. Changing the name of my channel, Just a Yogi and Joshua rolling down a hill in a plastic garbage bag. There he goes. There he goes. Wow.
And
how did that feel, Joshua?
So did you enjoy that?
I did enjoy it. I think we all did. I was telling everyone that was a very special and specific garbage bag designed by NASA just for Joshua.
Hold on a second. Wait.
Thank you, Shirley. And I agree, Sniper, get better. Guys, thank you for thanking Shirley.
Okay.
Cass says that was fun. Thank you, Joshua. Love you, Joshua.
Nope. Love you too.
Evan
That's
says
for you.
this is like Steve-O, Johnny Knoxville stuff.
Oh
Hey,
my
Miss
gosh.
Daisy. Miss Daisy, did you see Joshua roll down a hill in a garbage bag? Because if you missed it, we got to head back out there and do it one more time.
Or you can just replay. You can hit replay. Go back.
No, I guess that's another way of doing it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Hold on. This box, look guys, this box right here, this was my TV box, right? My recent TV, my big TV I got. You know what I'm doing with it? I'm going to be making wings out of it. And later today, I'm going to use those wings around traffic today. And I'm going to upload for a video for my screencast later at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to send a special gift, everyone, a special gift if 1,000 views off this.
Well, all right, let's see what I can do. Although I have to admit, the thought of Joshua in traffic worries me just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, so cool. I'm guys. I'm gonna die without with and I cannot. I'm cold.
Evan wants to know what size TV you got.
Wait. Hi everyone.
Hi, Nikki. Our good friend Nikki's here, guys. So what size TV
But
did you
anyway,
get, Joshua?
I'm not here to just your live stream, but I just wanted to share that with you so it's on your stream because you don't have this type of stuff on your stream, and now you do.
I do not. I do not. I might have
Now
to
you
clip
have
it.
some crazy stuff. Now you have some crazy stuff on your stream, Yogi.
I might have to clip that into a short.
You can.
I wonder.
It's yours.
I wonder if my
I
editing
don't care. You
skills.
can make it a short video if you want.
I
Yes.
appreciate that. Do you mind if I
Absolutely.
if I edit your head out and put my head over top of yours so it looks like I'm the one rolling down the hill?
Yes, you should do that. I want you to do that if you can. If you have the power to edit like that, then do it. Yes.
I did not have the power to edit like that. I wish I did.
You can. But anyway, guys, look, I love you all, okay? But guys, I'm gonna get all things around here and prepare for what I'm doing later, okay?
All right, Joshua. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye, my friend. Love you too. Guys, that is our good friend, the amazing, energetic Joshua. Takes a whole lot of energy to roll down a hill in a garbage bag. I saw that. Tiger King, I saw that. I posted, wow. That's, man, 11 days. I've gone about 48 hours without sleep. I regularly used to do 24-hour races. Done about 17 24-hour races. They used to be some of my all-time favorite. Evan says that guy was cool. Yep, Joshua's pretty cool there, Evan. Ellie says, love you, Joshua. Ellie, how are you? Ellie, how are you feeling? Box Day. There's an actual Box Day where we celebrate boxes. Oh, man. Hey, Josh, Tiger King. Do you want to come up today? Again, no pressure, but if you want to. So here's one of the things that you can talk to Dr. Sheila Patel about on Friday. Did you know that just one night of sleep deprivation, Ms. Ripa says long sleep deprivation can make crazy. One night sleep deprivation can put you in a pre-diabetic state. That's how precious sleep is. Oh, Lady Sky says, is there a link? There is not one yet, but there will be. Give me a moment to take care of it, Lady Sky. My cat's coming in. Hey, let me say real quick, I appreciate Eric Lapointe stopping by because this is a busy, Eric Lapointe works in a Christmas tree farm. This is the busiest time of the year for him, one of the busiest times of the year for him. And time it's a prized commodity. You don't have a lot of it this time of the year for so many people. So that Eric Lapointe thought to stop in and say hi is deeply, deeply appreciative. On that same note, any of you guys being here, hanging out with me anytime, thank you. Means quite a bit to me. I'll be honest with you. When it comes to YouTubing, I'm not the most confident. I'm confident in a lot of things in life. Confident in my ability to teach meditation, to teach breath work. I'm confident in my ability to talk A Course in Miracles, spirituality, spiritual practices with anyone. I've grown confident, though I still get a little nervous. Talking with my guest. I think that's when I'm my most comfortablest. Comfortablest, is that a word? When I'm with a guest. But everything else, I'm stumbling around. I'm wondering if I'm helping people, if I'm doing more of a nuisance, more of a distraction. And so, yeah, I'm not a great YouTuber. I'm not a great live streamer, but I do love coming here. So, Eric Lapointe, every single one of you, every single one of you, just appreciate the fact that you stop in, that you spend some time with me. Link is posted, guy.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm glad your cough is doing better.
Do what?
I said I'm glad your cough is doing better.
Yeah, it's slowly going away. It's slowly going away. This is a song that I wanted to sing for Tiger King.
So, how about before you start singing this, Tiger King, this is a. How about we offer this as a Christmas present, Tiger King? Very gracious from you,
Sure.
Tiger King. Here's your Christmas present. This is from Lady Sky.
I don't know how good it will be, but I'm going to try my best.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I was watching my TV show, so it's over now. I can only do one song because my mom's in her bedroom and she wants to have the TV back to watch her documentaries.
Right. Well, we appreciate you making the time and coming up to sing. This
Yeah.
is for you, Tiger King.
This is for you, Tiger King. I have my TV on mute. Okay, it's playing. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. The things just make you and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this will help things turn out for the best. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly, chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. For life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy, it's your last chance, anyhow. So always look on the bright side of death. And just before you draw your terminal breath, Life's a piece of crap when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it all a show, keep 'em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Come on, Brian, cheer up. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Worst things can happen though at sea, you know. Always look on the bright side of life. 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 All right, Tiger King, that was for you.
Who was that by?
That was Mighty Python.
Ah.
It was a Mighty Python song, Life of Brian, the movie.
Right. Yep, I remember. Tiger King says, made me cry. Good way, Lady Sky. You are so nice to me, Lady Sky. Thank you. You mean a lot to me. Lady Sky, you got a 10 out of 10. The best
Oh,
I've ever
thank
gotten
you.
from Tiger King was an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Yep, you got a
At
10
least
out
I
of 10.
didn't cough.
That's true. You sounded awesome.
Yeah, the coughing is like going away now, so every now and then I'll cough, but it's starting to go away. Yay. But I wanted to sing that song for Tiger King since he's in the UK. I
Right.
figured he was a Mighty Python, Life of Brian fan of Mighty Python.
I hope so. You got a standing ovation from Chris and from Sissy and from Kat. Chris says, Lady Sky, awesome.
Oh, you're welcome. And ta-da!
That was a
I'm in
nice
my living room.
was a nice Christmas present.
Yeah. Yeah, 8 days till Christmas.
Lady Sky or
Mm.
Sissy was washing her hair while you were singing.
It was so relaxing. Thank you.
Parajat said, awesome.
Yeah, this is my rocking chair that I'm in. It's
Nice.
a red rocking chair.
I'm a big fan of rocking chairs.
Oh, you are?
Yep. I don't know if
I'm
we
in my
have
living
any.
room.
I don't know if we have any anymore. We used to have 2 or 3.
Rocking chairs?
Yep.
Hello, Miss Blipper. You're welcome, Miss Blipper. I hope that song gave everybody a cheery day.
It did. Tiger King's still smiling. He says, love it. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Although I won't be able to sing on Friday, so because you got a guest that
Right.
you're going to be having on the 12 o'clock, and plus it's going to be a hard day for me anyway. So,
We'll be thinking of you.
oh, thank you. I hate when these death anniversaries come up because it just doesn't feel like they've been gone that long.
Right. Thank you, Mercy. Mercy was like 25, 24. And hey, Timo. Timo, how are you? Merry Christmas, my friend.
That song very much resonates with your lesson today, Miss Blipper. Awesome.
You got your shopping done?
Do I?
You got your shopping done? Christmas?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got my shopping done a long time ago at Target.
Tiger King says, hey, Sky, how are you? from Tiger King's wife. Tiger King's wife wants to know, how are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good. At 12:48 in the afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock for me.
Yep, we're getting close to 2. We'll wrap it up in
Yeah.
about an hour's time or so. I got some work to do. We'll be back at 5:25. Nothing going on tonight. Sniper is getting an additional rest day. He's better. He was pretty sick for. It's been over a week.
I'm gonna ask if he was getting better. If Sniper was getting better.
He is getting better, but not full strength yet.
Not
So,
full strength.
Yep.
It just takes a few days to get better.
It does. Getting his strength back because he didn't eat for a number of days. He was
Oh,
dehydrated.
wow.
Tiger King says, "Hi Eric, it's Tiger King's wife here. Are you okay?" I am okay, my friend. Thank you for asking. Let's see, what else do we got? Tiger King says, can he come up at 10:25 UK time? Yes, he can. I don't see anything else happening. If you want to come up again this evening, sing a song, you're more than welcome to.
Well, it
Otherwise, we'll
depends
just-
on. I don't know if I'll be able to because my mom will be probably watching documentaries later. I think she
Right.
just went back to bed. So take a nap while I was watching my show. I've been watching this show for like 30 years. I started
Well.
at age 11. I was at my grandparents'. You know, when kids are out for the summer break for school for the summer? Well, I
Yeah.
started watching The Young and the Restless at age 11. And I had the summer break and I just fell in love with the soap opera. And I've been watching it ever since. For 30 years.
Which one is it again?
The Young and the Restless.
It's been on for a long time. Do you know how long it's been on?
Yeah, since March of 1973.
Wow.
Way before I was born.
8 years after I was born. Way to
It was like
rub it in
11
there, make it
years
scary.
later after I turned. Come March of 73. 1973.
I was 8 years old.
I wasn't even
Actually,
born yet.
March of 1973. This will make me feel better. I was actually still 7. I was
Still
1 month
7.
away. I was 1 month away from being 8, but I'm going to claim 7. I'm going to deduct it. I'm
You were
going to
like a
deduct an
month
entire.
short being 8, turning 8.
I'm
And you
going
were
to
in the
deduct.
third.
Right. I'm deducting an entire year.
Were you homeschooled or did you go to public school?
I went to a Catholic school.
Catholic school.
I went to a Catholic school where my mom taught.
Oh, cool. I didn't know your mom was a teacher, school teacher.
She was an awesome teacher. She was a teacher for 50 years at the same school.
Oh, wow.
And she was much loved, beloved. I still, occasionally, well, it's been a number of years, a couple years, mainly because I just don't get out as much. But I would run into people and they might hear my last name and they'd say, "You related to Mrs. McCarty?" And I'd say yes. And she was my all-time favorite teacher. It would happen on a regular basis.
Yeah.
My dad was a teacher too. And
Your dad was a teacher. So both your parents was a school teacher.
Yep.
Well, that's
he used to
good.
say that my dad used to say that he was a really good teacher, but my mom was an exceptional teacher.
Yeah, my aunt, she homeschooled her kids. She had 7 kids and she homeschooled all of her kids. But now she has 5. Some of the kids have kids of their own and she has like 5 grandchildren. And one of the kids is homeschooling her daughter because her daughter's in the 1st grade this year. So
I think I would have been better off homeschooled, to be honest with you.
homeschooling. I wasn't in homeschooling. I went to public school all my life.
I went to second year in high school, I started going to public school. But by that point, my scholastic career was a mess. Um, I ended up getting my GED because I just wanted to leave school.
Oh, wow.
Yep, I was not
What year
enjoying
were
it.
you supposed to graduate?
1983. But I did everything that I was wanted to do in high school. I played football for a season. I wrestled for a season.
Yeah.
Ended up going to prom. I went to my prom. I went to a couple proms actually. So I didn't really miss out on anything except going to classes.
Mhm.
And
I could see you dancing at your prom.
I was talking about my dancing yesterday actually. Or was it this
Did,
morning? It
did you
was
ever
this morning.
watch did you ever watch Seinfeld,
I
the
did.
TV show
But
Seinfeld?
I know where you're going with this. I know exactly where you're going with this. Let's not go down
I
that road,
didn't
Lady
know if
Sky.
you knew. I didn't know if you knew.
Did you guys see what just happened here? Lady Sky very slyly, very shyly compared me to Elaine and the Elaine dance.
I didn't know if you danced like Elaine.
She was hoping I didn't see it. Did you ever see? Did you ever see the Seinfeld show? Well played, Lady Sky. Well played.
Thank you. You
Hey,
gotta
Jeff.
make you laugh. Gotta make laughter somehow.
Hey, Jeff. Everything is going well. Thank you so much, my friend. My day's been pretty awesome. Bay Harbor, thanks for being here. Cassandra says, Yogi, sorry I was on the phone call. I'm trying to get some new health insurance. I hope you get insurance, my friend. Cassandra, good luck. I know how hard that is. Hey, Stitch. Bay Harbor says, who is this lady? This is our good friend, Lady Sky.
Hello.
Tiger King, yes, you can come up.
So do you really dance like Elaine?
I mentioned this morning. I dance when I used to dance. I dance to commercials, and
Dance
dancing's
through the
one of the best
commercial.
things. Dancing's one of the best things you can do for it. It lifts the feel good hormones. It gets energy flowing in the body. Dance and don't worry about how good you are, or what kind of moves. Now
I
that's
dance like
easy.
a robot. If you saw me dancing, I'd be like a robot dancing.
Hey, that's the way we danced in the '70s, man. I used to and the '80s. I used to do the robot.
Yeah, do that
It's,
robot
it's
style.
Stitch is Skit still here? I used to pop and lock,
Pop a lot.
pop and lock. So you can't tell right now because my arm's like off screen, but I'm popping and locking right right
Yeah.
now. I'm actually doing it.
Doing the robot off screen.
My best dancing is going to be off screen, that's for sure.
No judgment here. No judgment on dancing.
Now, I started dancing, like really, really dancing, and this is what I talked about this morning. Grateful Dead shows, which are just awesome, awesome places
Yeah.
to dance because no one cares how you dance. Cassandra says, "Hey, Lady Sky, how are you?"
I'm
I
doing
think
good. Trying to get better. I still got the cough every now and then. Slowly
says
going away.
she thinks she'll join one of your live streams. I'm not quite sure. I'm not subscribed to you. I'm going to subscribe to you. She's going to subscribe to you now.
Oh, cool. Thank you for subscribing.
Chris says breakdancing was fun. Chris, could you really breakdance? Chris, you and I we ought to include dance shows in our singing shows. Practice snap. You b-boy yogi. I am a b-boy. I don't know what that actually means, but I'm going to go ahead and claim it.
I'm surprised you knew I was going towards the Elaine dance.
I knew as soon as he said, "Have you ever seen?" I was like, I know where she's going, and I'm going to
Like,
put a
have you ever seen
stop to it.
Seinfeld?
I'm going to stop to it right now before it goes any further. Sissy says it's old school for twerking. Oh yeah, I can twerk with the best of them.
I could see you twerking.
I can't do it from behind though. I do it in the front. I do it with my head. I do head twerking.
Or do the disco. You could do the disco.
Chris says
Disco dancing.
she did. Chris danced on my show, and she said I need to do it next. I don't know if the world is ready to see me dance again.
We got to see a video of you dancing after you do a workout.
Kat
That
says
would be
she would
awesome.
pay.
That would be like totally awesome. If you did after you work out, you did a little dance. Cat
Let's
and Jack said
see.
she would pay for that for Yogi and
I'm thinking Chris and I ought to do a pay-per-view. We ought to do a dance show. Hey, Betty.
you could do the best dance moves.
I think we're gonna do. It's gonna be like synchronized dancing,
Synchronize.
dancing with the YouTube stars. That's what the chat room wants for Christmas, a video of you dancing. Bro, I can't play music. I can't play music, because you get that copyright strike.
Yeah. But you can like pretend like you're listening to music and dance.
It's not the same.
Not the same.
I'd have to stop. And it'd say, so imagine this song is playing. Because if you see me dancing without the music, it'll make no sense. You'll be like,
Yeah.
is he having a seizure or is he dancing?
I hope you're not having no seizures. I hope you don't have no seizures.
Sis says I can see Yogi line dancing, but only when he's inebriated years ago. By line dancing, I mean staggering, staggering in a way that is of resemblance. That would be me.
That would be you. Or you could do square dancing, cowboy style. If you were here in Tennessee, we would teach you how to square dance.
I would appreciate that. I do like dancing. It is fun. I can't like dance. I can't do any formal dance, but it is fun to move around.
I think dancing is a great exercise movement too. Get your body moving.
Yep, agreed.
But you don't want to dance with a full stomach after you eat, though. That wouldn't work.
That's true.
It's kind of like swimming. If you swim for a little while, and then you eat your lunch, and you have to wait for your food to digest, and then
Agreed.
go
Now
back in the swimming pool.
here's something you can do. Speaking of helping to get some sleep and movement and eating, if you were to walk 5 minutes, 10's even better, but 5-minute minimum after every meal, you would never have to, I don't want to say never, but excuse me, you would greatly reduce your risk for diabetes because it immediately lowers your blood sugar level.
Yeah. I've done
And-
that before. After I ate, I would walk in my hallway for like 10 minutes, just
Good.
pacing myself after I got done walking because it was so cold. It was
Right.
like last winter.
Jeff says, you mentioned that you graduated in 83. Having experienced that generation and now seeing today's, what do you feel is the most meaningful difference between the two? It's a good question. Music, for one. I don't know if there's a music of this generation. Every generation should have some kind of musical movement that they can get behind, that everyone talks about, that even old people like me enjoy. And you had 40s, you had Frank Sinatra, pop music. You had jazz rising up. In the 50s, you had the birth of rock and roll. You had the great country musicians. Of course, the whole 60s was all about music. The entire 60s, 70s, you had the rise of disco. In the 80s, you also had punk rock. In the 80s, you had the MTV generation. You had new wave. music.
Different
Uh,
genres on how music was from the past till now.
right.
It's very interesting how music has changed over the years.
And even in the 90s, you had grunge, ska was getting bigger. But after the 2000s or so, music, I'm not saying it's not good, but it lost that momentum. It doesn't seem to capture a generation in a way that it
Hmm.
used to. I could be wrong about that. I don't have my pulse on modern uh, music or what kids do. Uh, Kids Bop.
Yeah,
What is Kids Bop?
a lot of days music has changed to that rap and heavy banging music, which I don't much
Right.
care for, but a lot of
Well,
kids these days like the rap and um, heavy banging music, heavy metal banging your
right.
head.
Even in the 90s, you had uh, in the 80s the birth of rap as a bigger musical genre, and then in the 90s you had 90s hip hop, incredible stuff.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, I remember the 90s music, the hip hop. It was really good when I was growing up as a kid.
Semper says we can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind
Safety
because if your
dance.
friends don't dance, uh, and if they don't dance, well, there ain't no friends of mine. There are no friends of mine. Do you remember that song?
Mhm. Yeah, safety dance.
Yeah, I like the Lumineers. Perjat says there are bands like Arctic Monkeys, Alt J, the Lumineers, and the 2000s are great. Well, thanks,
Well, I'm gonna get off
Perjat.
here, so it was good talking to you. Thank you for letting me sing that song for Tiger King.
Sure, I'm glad. Thank you for singing it for Tiger King.
Oh, you're
It's
welcome.
a great present, and thank you for coming up and hanging out with me and making me laugh.
Oh, you're welcome. I had to have to say that the Elaine dance. I could see
You
you
didn't
doing
have
the Elaine dance.
you didn't have to say it again. You didn't have to close out with it. Now it's going to be in everyone's mind. They're going to be like, I can see that. You planted the seed, and everyone's now thinking, they're nodding their head. Saying, you know what? Lady Sky's got an excellent point. I can see that. Thank you for that, Lady Sky.
You gotta laugh. You have to have a laugh.
Yep.
It's
If
good
you
to
can't,
have laughter.
I agree. I agree. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
And we'll see you later.
Yeah, I'll probably be back down in the side chat.
Okay. We're actually going to close things down in just a little bit.
All right. Well, thank you for having me.
Anytime. Guys, our friend Joe is getting in some reps right now. You might be asking yourself, how many reps is Joe going to get? And the answer is always all of the reps. Hey, our friend Skits is live too. And Joshua has his beautiful car ASMR up. Some guy called Just Yogi, he's up doing something weird. Probably dancing like Elaine. So we'll be ending in about 5 minutes, but we got some really good people up and hanging out, getting in some reps, doing crazy stuff. Sepper says LL Cool J was dope. He was, definitely. Chris says, have a great day, Lady Sky. Tanish says, hey, Josh. He took off, I believe, Tanish. Todd says, have a good day. You too, Todd. Thanks for popping in. I do believe in Ayurveda. You know what? Ayurveda is not something to believe in or not believe. It's been around forever, thousands of years. The tradition speaks for itself. Tanish, I have an Ayurvedic specialist coming up on Friday to talk about her new book on how to get a better night's sleep using Ayurvedic principles as well as modern science. And she'll answer some questions about Ayurveda as well. Sissy says, my jam. So guests tonight, tomorrow, Deanna Fusion is coming up, and we're going to talk Course in Miracles and recovery. Tanner says, for a person who wants to become fit, would you suggest yoga or gym? I would get rid of the word or and put in and. Yoga and gym. Now, here's the thing. When I talk about yoga, I'm not really talking about the asanas, the postures, although that's part of it. Part of it for me. It's a very small part. I do a yoga asana routine twice a day. I've done it every day for decades and decades and decades, literally. So I love the postures. They are great, not just as a form of exercise. They weren't meant to be an exercise. It wasn't never meant to be a workout. It was meant to balance the chakras, to balance the subtle energies of the body, and to allow you to sit longer in meditation. It has become more of a physical practice. We think yoga, we think the postures. And the postures are very good to help keep you fit, and they counterbalance what we do in the gym greatly. But yoga means union, to yoke, to bring together. It is God realization. It ends up samadhi. Samadhi means bliss consciousness, God consciousness. So it begins with ethical training, ethical practices. Then it has personal observances, and then we do breath work, and then we do the postures, and then we practice withdrawing the senses. Excuse me, guys. And then meditation. 3 parts of meditation. Lady Scott says lane dancing, Yogi. I'm going to try. No, I was going to say I'm going to try to make a video, but I'm not going to make a video. But, you don't have to join a gym to stay fit. We got some great burpee practitioners here. All you need is a floor. Burpees, push-ups, body weight squats, any kind of ab movement you want to throw in, planks, sit-ups, crunches. Not a big fan of crunches. I'd have to watch her dance again. Katie says, I had the honor of meeting Ramdev Baba recently at a summit. He is a quite famous yoga practitioner in our country. Awesome. That sounds like quite an honor, my friend. Rajat says, right, Yogi. Now, there's all kinds of different yogas as well. Krishna outlines 4 yogic paths, but that's not the only ones. All kinds of ones, most of which we don't even hear of. One of the ones that is very near to me, well, we have our friend Bhakti Tam, who is a Bhakti yogi. Shake weight. Oh, and what was the one? Suzanne Summers, the Thigh Master. Got to throw in the Thigh Master. Nisargadatta Maharaj taught Niskara yoga, which means natural yoga. It's the yoga of spontaneity and ease, gentleness. I love that. I think we all develop into our own natural yoga if you stick with it long enough, you transcend traditional paths. For me, Course in Miracles is yoga. It's all yoga. At this point in my life, it's all yoga. All right, guys, we're going to wrap things up. Speaking of yoga, I'm going to go meditate. Yep, we teach that, Parajat. I have several videos demonstrating it. When you use the mudra, the Vishnu mudra, you're entering a mindfulness practice at the same time. So for Gandhi, his main yogic practice, now he meditated, he did the asanas, he studied the Bhagavad Gita. He was most certainly devoted to God. but his main practice was one of the yamas, the ethical foundations of yoga, and it was ahimsa, non-harmfulness. The yamas are called ethical restraints because as you restrain from doing one thing, as you restrain from harming, the opposite grows in equal and then greater effect. So by practicing non-harming, you cultivate peace, not just for you, but for those who come in contact with you. Same with truthfulness, same with brahmacharya, balancing our energies, same with not hoarding, same with not stealing. You got to take it, you got to take the practice deep, deep, and deeper. Here's the thing, when they say refraining from lying, again, these are ethical restraints. It's said that an advanced yogi, a super advanced yogi, this is what Jesus did when he said to Lazarus, rise from the dead. Lazarus rose because Jesus only spoke the truth. That's the ultimate key of manifestation, that when you are so steeped in truthfulness that what you say has to be true, when you say to the mountain, fall into the sea, the mountain falls into the sea. St. Francis and the almond tree. St. Francis said to the tree, speak to me of God. In the depth of winter, he rode by a barren almond tree and said, speak to me of God, and the tree immediately blossomed as if in full spring. That's ahimsa, or I'm sorry, that's telling the truth. So, I'm looking for some more yogis to want to come up. We had the great yogi, my favorite yogi, Tom Thompson, about 2 months ago coming up. I need to reach out and see if he wants to come back up again, talk more yoga with us. Of course, again, we have a great yogi, Dr. Sheila Patel. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. I will see everyone 5:25. I think Tiger King said he wants to come up. We'll see what happens. If he does or if he doesn't, either way, we're cool. Love you guys. Take care. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Hey, Bob. Bob says, peace, bro. Peace to you, Bob. Hope you guys are ready for the holiday. Got me omni love to all and to you too, Sissy. Thanks, guys. Take care.